I am still in the hotel. It is 9:23. Yesterday was the first day of the Heaven Rules conference that my hair is still wet. I just got out of the shower. I woke up this morning. I almost couldn't sleep last night. Just the excitement, I'm completely amazed at how good God is and how much He just loves us. And so I wanted to share with you all a little something that happened yesterday. A lot of things happened. If you follow the 923ministries.com blog that I do, I'll add pictures later and go into more detail and just share with you the amazing things that God does when He is desiring a relationship with you and wants you to know that He's with you. Seek Him with all your heart and He shall be found. I promise you that. So when I share these stories, I share them as encouragement and hope because I want you to have the same thing. I want you to have the security and the faith, the assurance that I have that our God is real and that He will do what He says He's going to do. And so this is what I wanted to share with you is I was in a sea full of women yesterday. I came up here alone on purpose. I wanted to be invisible this weekend. I wanted to be surrounded by joy and love and just soak up the goodness of God. But I wasn't expecting what I got. I was not expecting it on this level at all. And I'm so blown away. But I go in, they open the doors, I go in, and I start down the aisle, and I want a seat on the end. I don't like to be like smushed in between people. It's a little claustrophobic or whatever, and so I wanted to be on the end seat. And I'm going up, and I'm thinking, well, I'll go get as close as I can. But then, like, people are just swarming everywhere. So I back up, and I end up in a different seat, but I'm on the end, so I'm content. I'm happy with that. People are pushing past me and going in and out, and there ends up being like this whole row of people next to me, and they need 2 more seats. And I see them looking at me funny, and I'm thinking, well, okay, I guess I could get up. I could be nice. I could get up and move and give them this seat. But then it dawns on me they need 2 seats, not 1. So this isn't going to do any good. So I was just kind of like, no, I want my end seat in case I need to bolt or escape. My emotions, sometimes I just need to get away. Anyways, all of a sudden, all of those people decided they're going to get up and move. And no more than they walked past me, 3 women walked across me. Well, they just walked up and asked if anybody was sitting there. And I was like, no. And they said, how many seats are you saving? And I said, I'm alone. And again, I wanted to be alone, right? I came up here because that's what I do. I isolate. I get alone with the Lord, and I'm content with that. Well, all of a sudden, one of the ladies begins talking. And when I say she begins talking, I'm not sure that she ever stopped talking. She asked so many questions. I do know. She said my name is Nicole, and she showed me it was on her necklace, which is my daughter's middle name. So I was able to remember that even without the necklace. But she just started talking, asking questions, and she would pause every now and then in her questions to say, if you don't want me asking, just let me know. But I was afraid if I opened my mouth, I'd start crying. It was everything I could do just not to cry on her. But finally, I did say, it's okay, but I want you all to know that I'll probably cry. And there was 3 of them, and the one next to me is very, very quiet. She was reassuring me that I did not have to talk if I didn't want to. But I did let them know that the reason why I came was, that I had seen the Heaven Rules advertisement, and it fell on the anniversary of my son's birthday and my father's death, and so I just thought, where better to be? And of course, the tears, I'm trying to fight the tears back and everything. These 3 women blessed me so much. The other part of the story is they had went to go sit somewhere else, and one of the ladies didn't have a peace in her spirit about sitting there, and she wanted to move. She shared with me later. And so they moved, and they ended up sitting next to me. I think that's at the point that I went ahead and just told them about my son, because I thought, well, what if one of them is going through something similar? And so I kind of opened up about that. I really didn't want to. It was more of prompting, like, conviction, like, Tara, you need to ask questions and talk too. I'm thinking we'll just talk for a few minutes, the thing's going to start and it's all going to be good and we'll move on. But service starts, and this lady gets up to share her testimony, and it was beautiful, and I wrote down the name, and I wanted to get her book. And so I made a little mental note on my physical note on my notebook to remind me. But a few minutes later, one of the ladies got up and left, and when she came back with this book and handed it to me. And of course, tears, because the book is 31 Days of Hope, Honesty, and Encouragement for the Sufferer. And I really, if you guys have an opportunity to look up Colleen Chow's story, she's battling cancer right now, and she is doing it from such a beautiful, beautiful perspective of seeing Jesus in all of it. And so I'm moved by that. I'm already moved by everything that's happening anyways. So much other stuff was going on. But then the lady sitting next to me, the really quiet one, she starts to take off her bracelet. And then she hands it to me and tells me that it's a reminder that she's going to be praying for me. And I think that's what she said, because I'd already started just crying, like even more than the book. This bracelet. Tyler used to wear bracelets like these. And so she had no way of knowing that. So it was good. It was one of those moments where, so the service goes on and it ends, and we literally end up sitting there talking, and they prayed. Each one of these 3 women prayed with me over all the things that are burdening my heart. They prayed for children. They prayed for my husband, and just genuine, out loud, praying, caring women. And then they kick us out. We've done sat in there so long. And remember, I wanted to be invisible. I didn't want to talk to anybody. They come and kick us out because it's closed. And so we end up moving out into the shopping area, and we get kicked out of there because they're closing. And then we end up moving into the lobby. And I ended up telling them a little bit about my vision that I have for ministry, for 923 Ministries, and all the things that we want to be able to do. And it was good. I get home last night. I've still not looked at the bracelet. I grabbed it, I put it on my arm, and continued on. I get home last night and I look at the bracelet, and it is Matthew 6:33. Maybe, okay. Whoop. Matthew 6:33. And it's, if you seek the kingdom first, then all these things will be added to you. And I just really felt like it was confirmation from the Lord. I'm doing the right thing. Laying it down and trying to follow his lead. As long as I keep seeking him, then the vision will conform for 923 Ministries into exactly what it is that he's trying to make it. And so that's my prayer for us. And I ask that you would join in that too, is that we would always keep our eyes set on Jesus, on Christ, on eternity, and on God's kingdom purpose. And so I want to show you the shirt that I got yesterday to help remind me too, that out of death comes new life. That's been put on my heart through trying to develop this ministry. And look at that, Christ, our hope in life and death. And that's it. I had to buy the shirt because I was like, that's it. That's what I've been trying to explain. And that's what I hope to be able to share with other people who are struggling. So thank you all for listening. I know today's going to be another wonderful day. And in the month to come, I'm hoping to share so many more stories of encouragement over on the blog. So I'll try not to do too many videos. I'm not super comfortable making videos, and I probably babble a lot, and I'm not even sure that you guys want to listen to me talk. So, all right, I'm going to get coffee. I'm going to go back for day 2. It is 9/23. It's Tyler's birthday. It's the anniversary of my father's death. But it is a reminder that out of death comes new life.